Alright, welcome back. Sorry. I just ate the chocolatey brownie ever, and it's like a chocolate glue in my mouth. Alright, what do we got, mister?
Who goes? The King's Arrow. Well met.
Hey, where can I find Yoren?
You'll find His Majesty in the encampment just up the road. Watch yourself. The worms have moved in force against us.
Okay, I'll go meet him there. Lux and Ash, what are you doing over here?
Stay with me, my friend. Fond greetings will have to wait.
What's wrong?
The cultists, the Daedra, they overwhelm every force we send against them. These men and women need our help.
Sure, what can I do to help?
Take this supply of bandages. They're treated with an herbal mixture. Should get the wounded back on their feet. Know that our soldiers have traveled through the portals. I'm sure wounded lie there as well. Thank you, my friend.
You can count on me. Let's go talk really quick. Yoren, and then we'll... I must have attacked him. Yoren?
Damn worms, driving them out will cost us dearly. And with all that we have accomplished, we still may not have the numbers to win this.
I'm here to help.
And not a moment too soon. We can't wait for more reinforcements. We must strike back against these bastards before we lose our chance. Baldur told me of your deeds at Tarincrav. Now our heroes have gathered, and we will need all of you to beat those damn worms and take back what is ours.
What's Wormcold doing here?
They are building an army of Daedra. Their leader, that bastard Thalic Wormfather, stole Isgomor's axe, Wuthrad. He has roused the ghost giant Sinmur.
Sounds like this is going to be quite a battle.
Many have gone to Sovngarde today. Many more will follow unless we close the portals and stop Thalic Wormfather. No ordinary soldier can deal with this. For this task, I need you.
You can count on me.
The spirits of Isgomor's companions will ride with you against the worms. Talk to Baldur before you go. In kind speed, my friend.
You rallied all these people here?
When the Skull King calls, the people answer. I should have dealt with the worm cult long ago. Before they grew in strength and numbers, we must defeat them here. Then we can attack their base at Arkwind Point.
Where is Arkwood Point?
In the mountains to the west. It'll not be easy to get there, but first, we stop the worm cult here and retrieve Wuthrad.
What's the plan for the troops?
My soldiers are stretched thin, and they can only keep the Daedra contained until you close the portals. If you can cut off the reinforcements, I will give the command to engage.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
This fiend, Thalic Wormfather. He cannot be allowed to hold Wuthrad. We will get it back. The King's soldier, Captain Hrosta, searches for Wormfather even now. In the meantime, you must stop the Daedra coming from Cold Harbor.
What do I have to do?
There are 4 portals in the ruins. There are many cultists and many Daedra guarding them. But if you can find the portals and close them, that will reduce their numbers. The blessing of Isgomor's 500 companions will be with you.
Couldn't one of you fight at my side?
Our power is stretched to its limit, but your need is great. Very well. We will raise one of the legendary 500 to aid you in this time of great peril.
The spirit will aid me in battle?
Aye. Even in death, the companions yearn to fight for Skyrim. Would you enter battle with a warrior, a fire mage, or one of our talented healers?
I'll take a healer.
This last tended the crew of the Krilat Lok. She met her end facing the Argonians of Black Marsh. Wisely chosen.
Thank you. Epic battle time. Woo-hoo.
I'll head for the camp.
Away. Well done.
I'm having a bit of lag here. Server lag. Alright. I think one of Xander's spells cancels out my thing. Something I've noticed.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's not far back to the camp.
Tranquility.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Unexpected allies. When I was a lad, I stood at the eastern edge of Skyrim and looked upon Morrowind from Stendarr's beacon. I could see the red mountain of Arvenfell, but I never ventured there. Like many Nords, I was content to leave foreign lands to the foreigner. A scant 10 years ago, in 2E 572, my father took a different path. He fought with our Dunmerry allies to repel the second Akaviri invasion. As a soldier of Skyrim, he was there when the Nords pursued the invaders into Stonefalls. He told me of an army on the brink of ruin, marching ever further into foreign territory, hungry and nearly broken, until the Dunmer brought in Argonian troops to aid the Nords. No one expected this. I still can't believe it. The Dunmer once held the Argonians as slaves, yet on that day, the Argonians' arrival changed the course of history. From the jungles they came, adorned with blood and mud. Akaviri fell beneath their claws, as well as the swords and spells of their Nord and Dunmeri allies. An alliance was forged that day and has never faltered since. Agreements were signed in Ebonheart, but these were formalities compared to the ties made on the battlefield. Our alliance was forged in the fires of adversity, a shield to protect us from all invaders. Our cultures differ, but our aims bind us. A few years ago, the Dunmeri Tribunal called for more troops from our alliance, insisting that we take up arms against a new enemy, an empire growing in Cyrodiil. Our enemies in the Covenant and the Dominion also sent troops to liberate this territory. And now, war rages across Tamriel. Khajiit and Bosmere war against Dunmar and Argonians. Altmere strike against Skyrim, and from High Rock, the Daggerfall Covenant attacks us all. And in the midst of such chaos, what choice do we have? Our alliance with the Dunmere and the Argonians have stood for a decade. I have fought beside our allies in battle, and then I return home. I tell my children proud tales of victory over our foes, fighting with Dunmere and Argonians beside me. The pack never ceases to surprise me. I've spoken at great length with Argonian mystics, marveling at their view of the world. I have walked into the caves of Dunmeri priests, staring at shadows as they tell me tales of their gods. And someday, we will walk together into the heart of Cyrodiil, Dunmere, Argonians, and Norns. We will triumph over the banner of our pact, steadfast allies who can never be defeated. Oh, okay. Alright. Xander, I really would like it if you didn't use that spell all the time, but I guess I'll take it. Did you steal their souls, Xander? That was the soul stealing. Oh.
I can make it back on my own.
You've done well, my friend. I've been tracking your progress.
Have we made a difference?
Yes, my friend, we have. Families across the Pact lands will rest easier tonight thanks to you. Many more would grieve by the river today if not for you. Thank you, my friend.
It seems Holgun was worried for you.
Yes. Holgun and I have spent quite a lot of time together since the battle at Fort Virok. Our paths down the river are now one. And in some ways, we have you to thank for that.
Oh, we did good. We did good. Okay, where am I supposed to go? This way? Don't mind.
Quality material.
Time-sensitive battle. I gotta cut this long.
I'm feeling hostility.
Not a young man.
Let's see if we go this way. Walked right into it. That's all right.
portal in the central ruins.
On my way.
Quickly, open the portal. Thalik Wormfather retreated through the portal to Arkwind Point. Go quickly!
I'm going.
Any more? I need some tea. This way, I think.
Thank Kine. King Yoren said you'd be coming, but I was beginning to have doubts. We thought we had Thalik Wormfather cornered, but these damn cultists put up a fierce fight. My soldiers were all killed. I'm the only one left.
Where did Thalik go?
He's down below. He's got Wuuthrad down there too. I worry about what he might be planning. I cannot get through the door, though. It is bound by some horrid necromantic ward.
Is there a way to break the ward?
It requires a living sacrifice. Someone has to touch that gem over there in the ritual circle. They will die, but then the door can be opened. One of the cult members did it to open the door for Wormfather.
There must be another way.
No, there is no time. The door must be opened, and you must go after Wormfather. I'll make the sacrifice. It's the right thing to do. It'll ensure my place in Sovngarde, at least.
Couldn't we sacrifice an enemy instead?
As dark as that may be, I can't say that I'd feel guilty. You know, back up near the portal, I think there was a Reachman in a cage. Perhaps he crossed the cult. I suppose you could bring him here, and trick him into touching the gem?
Good idea. I'll be back with him soon.
All right, but be quick. Whatever Thalik Wormfather is doing down there, we need to get in there and stop him, and fast.
Yep. Where is? Stop him.
Time for tea, Ben.
You aren't a cultist, are you? Please, help me. They took me from my tribe.
You're part of the tribe that attacked the rift.
I was just following my chieftain. Wouldn't you? Thalik Wormfather promised us glory, everlasting life and power. It was all lies and ash. I'm tired of war. please. I just want to go home to my children.
Well, shit. In an ideal world, I'd let him go, but I need him. I'm awful. Why did the worm cultist imprison you?
I disobeyed him. There was a ritual. A child. She reminded me of my Bruca. I was supposed to sacrifice her for the cult. I couldn't do it. I set that girl free, and I don't regret it.
I'm not sure I believe you.
I was just following my chieftain. Wouldn't you? Thalic Wormfather promised us glory, everlasting life and power.
All right, well...
It was all lies and ash. I'm tired of war. Please, I just want to go home to my children.
A traitor is a traitor, right? Follow me, I'll lead you to the way out.
Thank you. You won't regret this. I'll return to the Reach and live a good life.
Let's get you out of here. I am an evil, awful person.
My girls will be so happy. They cried when I left.
Oh. It's fine.
Ruka's the oldest. She's 8. Lane is 5.
Talking about your children, dude. I would still rather your death than hers. So there is that.
Is this the way out? I'm ready. How do we get out of here?
Touch the gem in that circle to open a portal out of here.
All right. Thank you. I'm sorry again that I was part of this attack. If you ever visit the Reach, maybe you can meet my girls.
Oh, I'm... Go on. Okay.
I can... No! Ah!
Yes. I feel a little bad. Not as bad as when I cursed that entire fort to live as zombies. Not as bad as that, but it is up there. Hi, my dudes. We're here.
The worm cup will prevail. You can't defeat me that easily.
Oh, are you gonna make me fight him?
Never defeat the worm cult. I give my spirit to Myrrh.
Perhaps a tactical approach.
Uthrad is not the one.
Time for tea, then.
Thalic is dead. Long live Sinmur, eh?
What just happened?
You saw the same thing I did. We stopped the ritual and you killed Thalic. But Wuthrad shattered. Thalic used the remaining power of the axe to fuse with Sinmur.
Can we put the axe back together?
Perhaps, but the axe shards have vanished.
If they can be found, Wuthrad might be made whole again. The axe's haft still remains, though. Grab it, and let's get out of here.
That's where we went out of order. There was the worm cultist. I don't remember what episode number, but there was one where the cultist betrayed the Thane, and he had a piece of the.
Well done. Take the portal back to the Ebonheart Pact camp.
I will. After I pillage. Pillaged everything that I could pillage. Go.
Hakira said Wuthrad shattered when you defeated Thalic Wormfather. Do not blame yourself. You fought with the courage of Isgamar.
I did everything I could.
And you turned the tide and cut off the head of the worm. Without Thalic Wormfather, the cult will be severely weakened. Thanks to you, I now see victory on the horizon. Before you returned, our soldiers saw the ghost giants in Mur. He came from the mountains and he went east towards Riften.
Should we go after him?
Yes, to the very edge of Tamriel if we must. I have sent troops into the Smoke Frost to warn Riften of his approach, but you should also head in that direction.
What about the Wuthrad?
The shards of Wuthrad have been scattered across the Smoke Frosts. Be watchful. Recover any fragments you find on your journey. In Riften, speak to Captain Vivica. Tell her I sent you.
Do what I can.
We will meet in the Smoke Frost, my friend. If not there, then in Sovngarde. Kind speed you.
What will you do now, Your Highness?
I will lead the Pact forces to Trollhätta on the Skyrim border. It is a place of great magic.
Why go to Trollhätta?
Because I'm worried, my friend. If not for our success this day, the plain meld may have spread to all of Tamriel. So I will travel to Trollhätta and see what the Pact mages can tell me.
Wants me to go all the way back up there. But instead, I'm gonna go down here. See what's waiting for me down there. That's a public quest. Go here. You guys, stay as healthy as you can, pretty please. Alright, we got back-to-back dungeons. Oh, no, only one. Guarded by a bear. His corpse is badly burned. His death was recent, no more than a day ago. A note on the body may explain what happened. The target's name is Malcia. Mages Guild wants her dead. Something about her trying to open a portal. Whatever the reason, she must die. She's headed to the Vanschnail to gather Dwemer artifacts. Kill her when you find her. Be careful. She's handy with fire. Once the job is done, find me under the docks in Riften for your pay. Sign, Gurr. Look for this Gurr. This way.
Good find, cohort.
Well, thanks. I do. According to the loading screen, they think that this was an outer chamber, or a larger chamber, that is now blocked and buried. Oop. I am... Oh. There's a book here. Dwarven Ruins Explorers Juniors. With some success, Bemtai discovered the hidden entrance.
Onward and upward.
I'm so sorry. I wanted to read that too. The spider and the sphere guardians swarmed over us, killing Bemti and Rectol before we fought them off. Recatol? The outer chamber was ours for a time. The central heating plant and other machinery were fascinating, but Yukamols insisted we press farther in, searching for relics we could remove. The inner chamber was our undoing. Spheres and spiders were the least of our worries. Our intrusion awakened a Dwemer Centurium. From the inscriptions on the walls, we were able to learn its name just before we were overwhelmed. The Lek Eft. Ukamols and the others died under its relentless assault. Only I lived to reach the exit. Zuck Eft, the name will haunt my sleep, but I cannot get out. The doors are locked by an unseen mechanism. Our food and water are back in the outer chamber. I'll venture there only if desperate. Perhaps other researchers will open the doors before I reach that point. This is not a chest I can open? Alright. This... Nope. Go this way. There's a gem.
Twitching tentacles. I'm glad that's done.
Bombs are kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. What is this back here? And of course it's guarded by a... Hey, boss man. The worst to defeat. safe for me to leave. Through this way? Yeah, we scooch up around. I think this is the way where we came. Okay, look around. Don't see any chests here. Oh. A relatively easy dungeon. Okay, back on now. Did I ever make it into here? I think it's safe enough for us to leave. I think we looked. Alright, Xander Wander. What we could here. There is that over there that we can go do. Which I'm good with.
Distasteful.
I know. Trove.